Hey, what's going on, everybody? Movie fan here, along with my lovely girlfriend Maya, and we got another stack of DVDs. New month, new DVD update video thing. So let's not stall anymore. We'll just start cutting through them. All right, and since she's been here, I mean, she's been really buying a lot of these lately. So I'm gonna throw that out there right now because some of them she bought I really like, but then there's some DVDs. Alright, up first we got. Now I remember this movie when I was a kid. Well, I'm lying when I say that actually. I owned this movie when I was a kid and had it on VHS. Never watched it though because somebody told me like it was really sad, and I was like, I don't want to fucking watch that. We got the 2-pack. We got the All Dogs Go to Heaven 2-pack. We actually just got on watching part 1 not so long ago. I'll be honest with you. Wasn't impressed. Wasn't impressed at all. Wasn't sad at all. I don't think I would have been affected as a kid. Like, I didn't have like a... Like, I don't think Land Before Time was sad, but it definitely was a little sadder than what this was. Didn't think Burt Reynolds, who plays the dog, could act for shit. Even voice acting. And he can't sing either. I don't know if that was him singing or if they got some guy who can't sing to pretend to be Burt Reynolds. Either way, it was just... I don't know. I didn't really care for it. Sweet, what about you? What'd you...
I like it.
You did like it. That's alright, we don't have to always agree on things. We haven't seen part 2 yet. You seen part 2 before? No, what'd you think of it?
Better than the first one.
Better than the first one? I haven't seen part 2 yet, so we will definitely be hitting that up. There's a movie that it's a classic. And I don't know why I didn't have it in my collection, but my sweetie picked it up. I'm really happy because I love this movie. Beetlejuice. It's just a classic. What else can you say, really? It's a classic. It's a classic. Up next, now I've never seen this movie. She picked it up. It looks good. I'm a big fan of talking animal movies. You guys know this. Cats and Dogs. I don't know anything about it. It has Jeff Goldblum in it. I'm fucking sold right there. You could literally just have him in front of a camera for an hour and a half not to be happy. Like, no script, no directing. Just really him, like... If he had his own, like, review show like this where he just, like... I can't do a Jeff Goldblum. I wish I could, but he just hits it and starts going on. I love that show. Up here's another 2-pack that honestly I did not think I was going to like. She bought it, and I was just kind of like, ugh. And then I watched the first one, and I actually fell in love with this movie. It's the 2-pack Daddy Daycare and Daddy Day Camp. We watched Daddy Daycare. You seen it before, didn't you? Yeah, so you liked it before. I just don't really care for Eddie Murphy anymore, period. I will say the last movie I liked him in was, I liked I Spy, and I liked... Dr. Dolittle. I can't remember which one came last, but I liked that. That was it. That was like the end for me. Like, I just don't care for his movies anymore. Like, I think he kind of lost it. He does a lot of family shit, and I don't normally do family stuff, but this wasn't bad. I mean, this actually was pretty good. I mean, it's nothing like Eddie Murphy. I guess it is now. He does all this family shit, but like to me, Eddie Murphy is like Beverly Hills Cop, 48 Hours. Delirious and Raw, that's Eddie Murphy to me. So this is very watered down Murphy, but it's good. I mean, it's a good family movie. To me, Jeff Garland, who plays his buddy who helps him run this daycare, that was the best part. However, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of skeptical in the second one, Daddy Day Camp, Cuba Gooding Jr. Like, nobody came back. Like, not a single one of them. Jeff Garland's not back. Fucking Eddie Murphy's not back. So I'm kind of worried about that. But it is directed by Fred Savage from The Wonder Years. You seen The Wonder Years? You seen Boy Meets World, right?
Yeah.
Fred Savage is Ben Savage's older brother, the main kid in that movie. Mm-hmm. Corey is his name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, his older brother. He also played he's the mole in Austin Powers Goldmember. The one with the big mole. And they're like, whoa, mole. That guy, the mole with the mole. Yeah. He directed Day Camp.
Mole.
All right, this next movie I didn't like. First time I saw it, I didn't like it when she got it. Date movie.
It's hilarious.
It's not.
Oh
my god. Yeah, I laugh so hard when I see this guy pretending to be Napoleon Dynamite. He has a shirt and this is how funny it is. The shirt says, "Don't vote for Pedro." Because we all know in the regular movie it says, "Vote for Pedro." And that's what comedy is to these jackasses that wrote this fucking movie. I hate them both, seriously. In fact, I would almost take out Diablo Cody and throw these two dickholes in my top 3 fucking punch them out if I see them list. I hate them so much. I hate all their movies. They're not good. They're horrible. And it's like one of those things where they'll have a couple moments. They'll have a couple moments, but like literally a moment Like, I guess only had one moment for me. It's when they're having the when they're riffing on. That's all it is. Like these like older spoof movies. Like even like the first two Scary movies, they didn't just spoof what was out at the time. Like everybody's like, well, Scary movie is just a spoof of Scream. Yeah, but he went ahead and like they did like Halloween and shit too, from like way back. Part 2, they was like spoofing like fucking the Changeling and Poltergeist. I mean, they go back. These guys will literally just like, well, what came out last 4 months? Let's just spoof that. What's coming out next month? We'll spoof that too. And they don't even spoof them good. They just like, they'll have a scene that was like already in a movie, and they'll have a guy like pants fall down. They're like, it's funny. It's horrible. Only thing I laughed for one part. I didn't laugh this time around because I've already seen it, so I already knew what to expect. But the scene that caught me off guard the first time was the Mr. and Mrs. Smith, where they're having like the little therapy session, and the guy's just like, sometimes I just want to, that was funny, but once again, the first time I watched it, because it was just such a shit movie, it came out of nowhere. This time around, I didn't really, I don't know. I don't care for it. Didn't care for it. Don't like it. You loved it though, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's all that matters. As long as you like it, that's all that matters. Another movie that was just a classic that should be in my collection that wasn't, Gremlins. Come on, every collection should have this already. I'm ashamed I just didn't have it yet. Thank you, baby. This one, we did a review on her show, Maya's Pretty Little Reviews, and this is another movie I thought was going to be shit, and then we watched it and I absolutely loved it. Hachi, A Dog's Tale. Really good movie. Not a whole lot goes on, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's a very minimal movie, but it is a really good movie. It is sad. It's pretty, got some sadness to it.
What?
Well, I'm doing that for this next DVD. Just picked it up today, actually. The Laugh Out Loud collection, which includes Grown Ups, Paul Blart Mall Cop, and The Zookeeper. Now, in all fairness, I have not seen Grown Ups. It may be hilarious. Is it pretty funny?
No, I haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it? Paul Blart, on the other hand, I absolutely hated. I hated this fucking movie. If I could give it any props, I thought it was kind of funny that they took it as serious as they did. Because, like, when you guys seen the trailer, you guys know that, the fucking bad guys take over the mall. The fact that they made him turn out to be like this badass, I thought that was funny. Like, he literally, he whoops their ass, he kicks ass in this thing. It's ridiculous. And that's what's funny to me, but the rest of the movie just sucked. I do like The Zookeeper, but I'm a big fan of, like, dogs talking. We need a movie where it's just a dog who's voiced by Jeff Goldblum talking for like 90 minutes. I'd love it. But that's the Laugh Out Loud collection. So I guess I can only say I really only hate a third of it, and I like a third of it. And there's one third I'm just undecided for, but I can pretty much guarantee I'm going to hate it. Now this movie, now a lot of people have been saying lately that, wow, your movie taste has really changed since, your girlfriend has moved in with you. And that may be. Maybe I am, there's a softer side emerging from this black heart that is, behind this hoodie right here. But I will say I liked this movie before I met my sweetie right here. This is a movie she bought. I ain't gonna lie, I would have bought it. It wouldn't have been in the collection. Actually, Misery Black got me to watch this movie. And I watched it. And it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Mean Girls. I really hate Tina Fey. I fucking hate her. That's another one. Like, if I need to do the top 10 people I just want to punch out. She's another one. I just don't think she's funny. And she just keeps making shit movies. She just stopped. But Mean Girls ain't bad. This was before Lindsay Lohan just became a bad self-parody of herself. I mean, it's horrible. Alright, up next is a movie that, once again, I own Meet the Fockers. I don't really care for Meet the Fockers. I think it's okay at best, and I'm being very generous there. I did like Meet the Parents, but I just never bought it because I just don't think it's that great either. But it's definitely better than the Meet the Fockers. Meet the Parents. Boom. It's definitely better. And I've yet to see Little Fockers. I don't really have that same affinity for babies in movies that I do for dogs in movies, or animals in general. Up next, we got, now this is the one she picked out. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really that big on it. And I'm not huge on it now, but it's just not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Miss Congeniality. It's not too bad. I already did a review on, we did the review for this on my Pretty Little Reviews, so we don't need to go too much further than that. Here's another one she picked up today. Another one that I just really love. It should have been in the collection already, but it wasn't. Mrs. Doubtfire. Classic. Okay, I'm a big fan of And Then There Were None, 10 Little Indians, and so I was going through like the Agatha Christie, mystery ones, and this one just sounds really good because I love movies set on trains anyways. Murder on the Orient Express, and I just can't wait to see what this is like. I haven't seen it yet, but really looking forward to that. This is a show I remember I watched when I was a kid, and really loved it then. Didn't really follow it religiously. Like whenever it was on, I'd watch it, but that was about the extent of it. Poltergeist: The Legacy. I found season 1 pretty cheap online, so.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it?
No.
Wow. It has a dog named Hachi in it, and there's some mean girls.
No, it's not.
No, seriously, that's what the movie's about.
No, it's not.
And then they go to a bar called the Coyote Ugly, and
no,
there's
you're
a girl
just making,
trying.
you're just making stuff up.
I am not. Whoopie, sweetie. This next movie is a movie I should have had, and I've never seen it. I still haven't watched it yet. I can't wait to watch it. I don't think this one's gonna like it. I just don't think. Well, I'm getting there. Where's your glasses at? You're not wearing your glasses, are you? You guys need to tell her she needs to wear glasses because her eyes are going to get worse and worse. She doesn't like to wear glasses. I wear contacts. I wear my glasses. They don't bother me. No, this movie, never seen it, but I love their music. I'm a huge fan. Boom, posters up there. I don't think you guys can even see it. This is Rock and Roll High School featuring the Ramones. I really cannot wait to see this. I'm just pumped. Just haven't had a chance to watch it yet. Oh, God, I'm getting sick.
Really?
Sweetie, I'm not feeling good.
Well,
Alright, here we go. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as possible, alright? She bought this. This is not a Phantom buy. This is a Maya buy. Oh, Christ. Sex and the City. The movies 1 and 2. Yeah, a 2-pack. Thank God. Oh, I can't wait to watch these. I'm done with that. We're not even going to go there. We're going to skip it now. We're done. You know what the problem with Sex and the City was? It actually, not the fact that I probably wouldn't like it anyways if I actually watched an episode. See, when I was younger, because I forget, that movie came out, what, junior high or something like that when I was in junior high? 97, 98, maybe 99. I remember just flipping through TV, because normally when you're a teenage boy and you're watching softcore, because I didn't have access to hardcore just yet. I was poor, didn't have the internet when I was a kid. Cinemax and Showtime's where you go for your Spectre Vision. Occasionally HBO, but HBO is really just for real sex. That's really it. If you're really just desperate and there's nothing else on, you can always go to Taxi Cab Confessions for maybe a couple of glimpses of some movies. But for the most part, when that age, it's just real sex. But I remember like going through the guide and this thing came on called Sex in the City, and I'm just like, boing. I'm doing the pants, it's out, I flip to it, and then it's just a bunch of bitches sitting around talking, crying about their midlife cry. I'm just like, really? It's a wet noodle. I couldn't do nothing with that. I put it back in the boxers and that's it. Junior high. Now I was probably wearing boxers then. It wasn't tighty whities. I was in boxers then. So it would have been funnier if I just dusted back my tighty whities and turned the channel, watch Nick at Night or something. Alright, this next movie I didn't watch for the longest time. Now don't get me wrong. This seemed like it was going to be a great movie then. I mean, I knew it was going to be. It's directed by Martin Scorsese, stars Leonardo DiCaprio, and I was like, I'm in. I was so pumped. And then I just didn't get a chance to watch it. At the time I worked at this one factory that you worked like your whole life at. Like you just a soul crushing. It's worse than the job I have now. I worked like, 70 hours a week, and I was just right at the gun, my mouth full of triggers. So those 2 years were just like, there was like no movies hardly at all. I wouldn't be able to do this show now if I had that job, I ain't gonna lie. Well, anyways, this movie came out during that period. I wanted to see it, didn't get a chance to. Well, there was a guy I worked with. The guy was just a dick. Like he's a friend of mine, but I'm sorry, he's a dick. And I tell him this all the time that he's a dick. Tells me the ending of this movie. He actually does it in a pretty genius way. I gotta admit it. He didn't really come out and just tell me how it ended. He has another mutual co-worker of ours come up and start telling me this news story. And then as he gives away the twist, he's like, oh, by the way, that wasn't the news story, that was just a twist of Shutter Island. And I'm like, motherfucker. And I was pissed. And I just refused to watch the news. I'm like, why do I have to watch it? I already know the ending. But she bought it, and I watched it. And you know what? I don't think, you didn't really care for it that much, did you? You said it was okay, just didn't care. Yeah. I loved it. And I guess when you're watching it, knowing the twist, you gotta do pick up on small things. I'm talking about Shutter Island. And yeah, I absolutely love this movie. I thought it was really good. Probably would have been better if I didn't know the twist. I probably would have been like, oh my god, my mind just got blown. But either way, whatever. Good stuff. Check it out. This is another one that Maya picked up
No,
because
I
she's
didn't.
into sleazy, trashy exploitation
No, he
films.
picked it out. I
This
have
is-
never heard of that.
This is her.
No, just Daniel.
This is the SS Hellpack triple feature. Boom. The Nazi exploitation triple feature that has SS Experiment Love Camp, SS Girls, and SS Camp Women's Hell. So I can barely even get through saying it. That's how I know this is yours. 'Cause
That's
I don't
how
even,
I know it's yours.
This
I've never
is-
even heard of that.
So yeah, that's that. I have not seen any of these Nazi exploitation films. Like the closest I came to was the what was the fucking Rob Zombie one? The SS, the Women of the SS, or She Wolf of the SS. So you come back here. I'll come back here. Oh yeah, we'll do this. Here you go, baby. Mwah. All right. This one we actually just did a review yesterday on my Pretty Little Reviews. You guys might have already seen it. Another one she picked out that I just thought was gonna be shit, and it turned out to be pretty good. I'm talking about the Time Traveler's Wife. It's been a long day, people. You know, it's nice and bright outside. It really is like been a long day. It's late afternoon. Yeah, I really love this movie. It actually was better than I thought, and yeah, I definitely recommend it. It's not really sci-fi. It's definitely more romance, fantasy, but it's really good. So, okay, this next one, I honestly didn't know anything about the video itself. I really like Harlan Williams. I'm a huge fan of the comedian Harlan Williams. So I heard he did this DVD called What a Treat. And so I was just like, alright, I want to check it out. So I go ahead and I order, you know, online. I get a used copy of it. I think I only paid like $2-3 for it. I think I paid more for shipping than I did the actual DVD. Anyways, I get it, and the first thing I noticed is it has, I check out the DVD, and it's actually in pretty decent shape. It's not the best shape, but it's in decent shape. I'm pretty sure it'll be alright. But what I noticed next was there was this writing all over, and I didn't even pay attention to it. I'm just like, what the fuck? And it's just got this writing just all over it. I didn't even read it. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm pissed off. I'm like, fuck it. I throw it in the DVD collection. Well, one night after we do the show, we do, you know, our show here, me and Misery was talking, and I forget what brought up Harlan Williams, but I'm like, actually, I bought one of his DVDs. And she's like, really? So I go pick it out to show her, and I started looking closer, because I'm telling her something, I'm telling you guys about how I bought it, used, and it was all copied, written on. But I know right here it says, I'm going to bring it close to you guys, you can check it out. No glare. It says, Happy 40th, Michelle, from Harlan. It's like an autograph, and I'm not sure, granted, I don't know if it's for a fact, autograph from Harlan Williams. But it's got to be kind of close, right? And I'm like, that's kind of sweet, you know? I just figured, and I'm not Michelle. Oh, it says XO, it has a little smiley face. You know, I'm not Michelle, so it's not like it's personalized to me, but fuck it. It's still autographed by Harlan Williams, so that's kind of sweet. So yeah, Harlan Williams, what a treat. Unrated. Can't wait to see that. And then finally, I got... Excuse me, I got 3 of these Universal Legacy collections. I already have Dracula, Frankenstein, and The Mummy. And naturally, what would a Universal Legacy collection be without the Wolfman? Got the Wolfman Legacy collection. And yeah, I've actually never seen any of them. And I've seen the Wolfman parts of it a long time ago. But yeah, really looking forward to this. I love the other Universal movie. Yeah, there's hit or misses, I guess, throughout, but I'm really looking forward to this. It also includes Werewolf of London, Frankenstein meets Wolfman, which that's another one I'm really pumped for, and then She-Wolf of London. She-Wolf of London. So, boom, there it is. So there we go. That is our DVD update video for the month. So, yeah, anything else to add?
Nope.
Nope. Sweet, tired. Tuckered out from a long day of I got nothing. Alright, well, we're out of here, and yeah, we'll catch you later.